Here we have an overview of how you're going to be scored on your Mi Vida presentations that you are doing on Monday, the 28th of September. The task is the most important thing for teachers anyways to focus on, and students need to understand that when we give you a task, we have to contextualize it because all tasks are not created equally. So this is a review task, which means that to be meeting expectations, that is actually the top tier. So I'm looking for Novice High 3, and that will get you a score of 95%. The Novice High 2 will be 85, and the somewhat meeting expectations is 75. So let's take a look, because again, this is all review, vocabulary, etc., and grammar. So I'm just going to talk about the Novice High 3 category. So that'll be right around 95%. So you're going to have practice vocabulary from a range of everyday topics. So if you see the slides, the topics on the slides, your family, your friends, your pastimes, the things that you like to do, school, etc., typical activities. This will demonstrate a range of vocabulary. The next box, you're going to see control of practice structures. This is all of your grammar, so word order, the masculine, feminine, singular, plural, verb conjugation. When you say mis amigos y yo, típicamente hablamos mucho, not mis amigos y yo hablo. So control would be 90%. Doesn't have to be 100. That's not a realistic expectation. So control is 90% or higher. In this case, we're looking for comprehensible pronunciation. Some of your pronunciation will sound native-like. You will be speaking a little slowly. I want you to talk. I don't want you to be memorizing. You certainly should not be reading. You'll be asked to do it over if you are. So you're going to be speaking slowly. You'll pause from time to time to search for words. You want to say a lot for extending the message. You want to be adding details. You want to be creative. So for perhaps an example of that is, rather than saying and just rifling off all of the things that you perhaps do with your friends, say how frequently you do them, or on what day of the week. So like típicamente los viernes, or típicamente los sábados, that kind of thing. So add in details. And you can comment on your own things, like qué interesante, no? There's a variety of things that you can be doing, as well as just the overall quantity, but you want to be saying a lot to be exceeding the communicative goal. You're not going to be referencing an authentic text. You will be recombining learned language. We're looking for, again, those longer connected sentences. And because your level of audience interest, that's going to come down to your voice, whether or not your tone is talking. Are you talking to your audience, or are you sounding robotic? That kind of thing. You will have your little picture down in the screen capture, so use facial expressions, look at the camera, how well your photos were placed. Did you copy and paste a little teeny tiny thing and your audience can't see it, or was it made large enough so people can see it? That type of thing was going to help you maintain the audience interest. And you're not going to have the cultural competency so much in here, because that is not part of the task. It's just pretty much about you. But the language piece, you can't separate that. You're not being asked to do any comparing at this point, but that's coming in the next unit.